But seriously, Mary Jo, I love you. I appreciate all you do for the kids. We have 4 wonderful kids. Katie, you heard her sing. Katie is a miracle girl. She's had 4 open heart surgeries before the time she was 5. She's doing amazing things, singing, playing tennis. Her sister Riley, who's did the pledge so beautifully. She's an Irish step dancer and a gymnast. My big boy Mikey here, the king of Legos and Fishkill. And baby Kia was my twin brother and my mini-me over there. Until 6 months ago, he started to grow hair and the resemblance started to go away. The second Irish woman from the Bronx is my mother, Patsy Lawler. She's a mother of 6, grandmother of 14. Years back, she'd get up early in the morning and drive me when I was an altar boy to 6:45 Mass over at St. Mary's in Wappingers, freezing cold days. And fast forward 30 years, during this campaign, she was at church every day, and after Mass, she'd rustle up some volunteers and some voters every day. So she's still working for me. Thank you, Mom. My parents met working on the 1964 Goldwater campaign. So without politics, these 4 tables, which were reserved for my family, might be empty right now. So, and the podium as well. So it all worked out. My dad is here. He started the Marine Corps tradition in our family. He served as my driver. All right. Served as my driver, drove me all around the district. He's been the leader of our family since it started nearly 50 years ago. Great father, great grandfather, great man. And each of my siblings, Danny, Patrick, Christine, Suzanne, and Megan, worked on the campaign. In fact, Megan, who has the flu, she couldn't be here today. Her birthday was the Sunday before the primary, and we had to cancel it and get everybody working on the campaign. So I owe my little sister a birthday party. We'll get that done eventually. But everybody pitched in when the chips were down. And my in-laws came to join us. Jack Martin, my father-in-law. Jack's a 41-year veteran of the New York Police Department. That's what Jack's for. My brother-in-law John is next to him. He's a Navy Reserve officer and a veteran of Afghanistan. Johnny, thanks for coming. And my sister-in-law Jeannie and Mark are over there with their family. Jeannie's a sergeant in the NYPD and Mark's a detective, so we're in good shape. Thanks for coming. And the third Irish woman from the Bronx, who was smart, and I was smart to include her as part of this campaign, is Mary Cavucci. Mary's tough, she's smart, she's relentless. There are a few things on this earth that I'm afraid of, but I'm terrified of Mary Cavucci, which is good.
He's gotten bossier since he's been elected.
Mary, I'm giving a speech here, come on. Mary worked tirelessly on the campaign, as did all the Cavuccis, Chris and Matt and John. And I can't thank them enough. When this campaign started, it was basically the Lawlers and the Cavuccis, and then we worked hard under Mary's leadership and added everyone in this room, plus many, many more. There's also a very special woman who's here today. She joined us from New York City, great friend of mine. She's a Gold Star mother. Her son, Lance Corporal Mike Glover, was a good friend of mine, was killed in action in Iraq. Margaret is here. Thanks for coming, Margaret. Little Mikey's here. His name is Michael Glover Lawler, after Margaret's son. We miss Glover every day, and we owe it to guys like Glover, who sacrificed everything to make our community and state and country a better place. That's why I want to take the rest of my time to really thank some great organizations and representatives of those organizations who do charitable work and civic work to make our community great. Some of their leaders have joined us here today, and I hope you give them a round of applause. Andy Castro, from the commander of the VFW post in Poughkeepsie. Jim Reynolds, the commander of the American Legion in Hopewell Junction. And John Pizzuti, the adjutant of the American Legion in Hopewell. Lou Caldera is here from the Marine Corps League. Gunnery Sergeant Lou Caldera. And Jimmy O'Neill from the Fraternal Order of Police Driscoll Memorial Lodge and the Knights of Columbus is here. Thank you. Michael Quinn is the new president of the Ancient Order of Hibernians, which, if you don't know, is an Irish Catholic group here in around the world and very active in civic activities and put on most of the St. Patrick's Day parades. Mike Quinn, thanks for coming. And the immediate past presidents of the AOH in Dutchess County, Jack Fettigan and Jerry McVicker, are here also. Thanks for coming, guys. I don't know if you've ever driven up Route 9 on a Saturday across from the South Hills Mall and Vassar Road. There's a group of veterans there supporting our troops for a decade now. Rain or shine, hot or cold. This group is called the Gathering of Eagles, and Dennis Maloney from the Gathering of Eagles is here. Thanks for coming, guys. My friend and colleague from the defense industry and the commander of the New York State Guard, Ferg Foley, is here also. Ferg, we can talk about this later. Major General, Assemblyman, I'm not sure how that works. Civilian controls, military will work it out, but I'm glad to have some serious military brass in my district. And another very special person is here today, Sergeant Major Joseph Angelino, who was the, go ahead, clap. He was a company first sergeant when I was in the Marine Corps, and eventually made it all the way to Sergeant Major, multiple tours overseas, Purple Heart recipient, and he lives in Norwich, New York, 3 hours away. He has a lot going on, and that he took the drive today in the middle of January to come here and be with us. He served over thousands of, trigger pullers like me, lance corporals and corporals, and he took the time to come here today as a testament to the Marine Corps brotherhood and to Sergeant Major Angelino. So thanks for coming. All of these cops and veterans here, this is the safest place in the world right now. Yeah. Nobody get out of line. And I'm very proud that